Hello and welcome back to schoollife.com. This is your ninth tutorial on web design. In our last session, we created a navigation bar which looks good on laptop and desktop computers. But when we go over to our smartphone, our mobile phones, it doesn't look good. So in this session, we're going to be making it responsive, something like this. Okay, so that when we go to our mobile phone, we're going to be having an icon over here. And once we click on it, it's going to fetch our navigation link for us. So let's start. So the first thing to do is to go to our styling. And we're going to be using something called CSS MediaQuery. Okay, we'll say add media when the screen size and screen is Hello and welcome back to schoollife.com. This is your ninth tutorial on web design. In our last session, we created a navigation bar which looks good on laptop and desktop computer. But when we go back to our smartphone, it doesn't look good. So we're going to be making it responsive for every device in this section. So we want to make it look like this. So that when we go to our mobile device, maybe smartphone, iPad or so, we have an icon at the right top corner. And once we click on it, it's going to fetch our navigation links. So let's go straight ahead to it. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to our styling. And we're going to be using something called CSS MediaQuery. We'll say at media screen. When the screen is at a maximum width of 600 pixel. Okay, so we want to hide our navigation links. So we're going to be applying this. So we're going to be calling our navigation links. Okay, navigation link A. So you can see after this at media screen, we have our curly brackets, and inside our curly brackets, that's where we are applying the style, so that when our screen is at this width 600 pixel and below, we want to hide our navigation links. We'll say display to be none. So remember, we give our navigation links the div that is holding our navigation links the class of links div. Our navigation links have the tag of the anchor tag. So that's what we are still doing. We are saying, okay, links div A display none at 600 pixel and below. So if we should go back and refresh, you can see it's still displaying, but if we should readjust our screen, it's going to be gone. Okay, if you should drag this, when it exceeds 600 pixel, it's going to display again. But we'll come back. Okay, 600 pixel is mobile screen size. All right, so for us to do this, to actually get the actual width and pixel, there's something we do in Google Chrome. So you right click, once you're in your Google Chrome browser, right click on it, click on inspect. All right, so once we drag, now you can see the screen size at the top. Just watch at the top here, you'll see it. Okay, so the 7, the one by the left is our width, while the one by the right is our height. So if you should toggle this mobile icon, you see it properly. Okay, this is the width, this is the height. Okay, but this if I should use this to resize, it doesn't really give me the correct value. You can see if I take it to 600, it won't reflect. Our navigation links won't disappear. But if I should untoggle this and drag this to 600, once it gets to 600, it's going to disappear. You see, at 600 it disappears, 600 and below. Okay, you get. So when we go above 600, it appears also. Even if we go to 601, it appears. Once we go to 600 and below, it disappears. So that's how CSS MediaQuery works. So the next thing we're going to be doing now, we're going to be adding an icon this icon, so that when we get to 600 and below, this icon is going to appear. All right. So one way to do that is go to your browser and go to Google and type font awesome CDN. Okay, font awesome CDN. Then you click on this first link that has the cdnjs.com. Click on it, it's going to open. So we are going to be taking a CSS library, okay, that applies font to our website, and it has various versions. This is version 6.2.0. We are going to be using version 4.7.0. Okay, so once you do that, click on this tab here and copy the link. So make sure you have a network connectivity, internet connectivity. All right, now we're going to be placing this inside our head tag above our link tag, because it's actually a CSS file. Okay, so we are calling it from the internet directory, okay, from a cloud directory. Let me put it that way. So we see the link that we are calling, so we need internet access to be able to call it. So once we have this and we save, if we should refresh our page, nothing happens. Okay, that's because we need to call a class that is going to make it appear. So we're going to be adding one more anchor tag inside our links div. So we'll take this name off, and we're going to be using a tag in between it, the I tag. Okay, I like this. All right, it has an opening tag and a closing tag. So inside of it, we're going to be calling a class called var. Then we use a dash, then bars. All right, so this font awesome.css, this is it, font awesome.css is a font library. Okay, once we call any font and class value, is going to give us an icon for that class value. So we are going to call the class value of var bars and save. We go back to our browser and refresh. Okay, there's an icon here already, so I believe it has a color that is not displaying yet. All right, so okay, let's know why it's not displaying. Okay, all right, okay, we'll come back. There's not supposed to be R here, it's supposed to be FA bars. Okay, no R. We'll take out the R and save. Then once we refresh, we can see our icon is displaying. Okay, so if we should minimize, okay, the icon goes off because we have said, okay, once the screen is 600 pixel and below, everything that has this links div A should disappear. And we see our I tag is inside the A. Okay, so we're going to be applying a class to this anchor tag to uniquely identify it, so that it's not going to be disappearing with the rest. Okay, we'll just say, okay, let's call it icon for now. Okay, or let's say icon, A or something like that, or say icon bar, something like that. All right, this is better, icon bar. Then we'll take it, then we'll go back inside of this place. We're going to be calling the icon bar, the class icon bar. Then we're going to say display to be blocked. That means we want it to show when, if this guy and the goes off, we want this guy to show. If this guy disappears, we want this guy to appear. All right, then we save. Then once we refresh, okay, it's still not reflecting. So let's see what could be the cause. All right, since it's not displaying yet, so we are going to be doing something. We're going to add something to uniquely identify it again. So we're going to say, okay, that the anchor tag that has the icon bar, we're going to add this anchor tag to it. So we're going to come here and say, okay, a dot icon bar. So the A that has icon bar to display block. All right. Remember this A is called anchor tag. So let's refresh now. We'll see it's displaying fine. And if we should take it back to the full side, we'll see that it's still displaying here. So we'll go and do something now. Let's copy this and go outside of this media query and put it here. That are the normal full screen size or from 601 and above. We don't want the icon to display. Okay, so we want it to display when it's in mobile view. So once we refresh, it goes off. Once we minimize, it shows. Okay, so let's add more styling to this to make this bigger. Okay, so when we come here, inside of here, I'm going to say font size. Font size, let's make it like, let's say 30px and see how that goes. Okay, this is too big, I guess. Let's make it like 25. So you are free to play around with it till you get your desired taste. Okay, I think this is better. All right, I want to take off this hover. All right, so let's say icon bar, and just like how we did hover, we say background color. It doesn't mean sure. Let's say none. Let's see if that will get to it. It doesn't get to it. Let's say background color. Let's put it to be white and see. We don't want the background color on hover. Okay, so there's a hover, but since the original background is white, so it makes like that. So you can see even if we click on this, it's not going to display the remaining our navigation links. All right, I would like to stop this tutorial here so we can continue in the next session. I don't want this video to be too long. So in the next session, we're going to be doing this. Okay, so once we click on this, it's going to fetch our navigation links. So for now, all we did was bring out our icon and make our navigation links to disappear once it's on mobile view. But once we get to desktop view, it appears, it disappears. So I'll see you in the next video. Can you like our videos? Comment if you have any questions to ask. Visit our website at schoollife.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at School Life. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.